Hey guys, Crown Jewel 602, and I'm coming to you guys today with a office or professional job interview makeup. Actually, it's sort of more like a go-to no fail interview makeup look. So there's a couple of things that I want to go over before I get into the makeup portion. Just want to give you a couple of tips that don't have to do with the tutorial portion. First off, perfume. I know you guys like your signature scents, you know, your Beyonce Heat, your Estee Lauders, your, you know, Roberto Cavalli. However, you don't know what the interviewer is sensitive to. You don't know how they're going to feel, or if it's going to give them a headache, or if they're going to be sneezing. And interviewers are people as well. So they're going to remember you however they remember you. They just can't help it. So if you're the girl that came in that, oh God, that perfume gave me a headache, I can't deal with that every day, then you won't be, you know, maybe that you won't be considered on your qualifications. The next thing is jewelry. You don't want to go in, you want nothing noisy. So no bangles, no jingly earrings, and you don't want anything huge that distracts away from your face. When you go into a job interview, you want your qualifications to be sort of standing out, not anything else. So I'm actually opting for no jewelry. I have little hearts that I wear sometimes, and I don't have anything on my wrist. Now, you are allowed, like, I believe it's 7 pieces of bling. That includes each earring, a ring. So if you have a wedding ring, and it also includes a watch or any pins or brooches that you wear. The next thing I want to talk to you about is hair. Now, in an interview, you want to wear your hair back. Always back, away from the face. Nothing over the eyes, nothing, you know, if you have bangs, obviously that can't be helped. But if you can pull your bangs back with a headband, which I like to use a nice understated conservative headband. And also, it says preferably to pull your hair up, like in a nice bun or an updo. However, I feel more comfortable with my hair down, so I just make sure that it's all pulled back and it's behind my ears so that I'm not fiddling with it the whole interview. However, if you are going for a job interview at a Forever 21 or a Sephora or a MAC store, you know that there are things that you can definitely get away with. They want to see color, they want to see, you know, style. So maybe the bangle's not loud, or, you know, not loud jewelry that makes a lot of noise, but loud in color. You know, maybe what I like to do if I go for a retail interview is to wear a piece from the store. Maybe you wear a, you know, bright colored blazer from Forever 21 or something, or maybe a pin from Forever 21, where they can look at that and say, she shops here, she knows her style, she's going to be wearing our things. That lets them know, A, you're going to be putting money back into the store, and B, you're going to be a walking advertisement. So there are things that you can get away with. However, you know, for professional life, you know, for business life, this is it. And even if it's not, even if you're going for Forever 21, this isn't going to get you, you know, minus points, cons. So anyway, I've talked enough. I just want to give you guys some tips previous to the tutorial, but here, stay tuned for the tutorial, and I'll show you how to get this makeup look, but yeah, it doesn't look too made up. So stay tuned. Okay, so to start for makeup, I have used the Tarte Clean Slate 12-Hour Poreless Primer, and this is a silicone primer. And then on my eyes, I have used Tarte's Clean Slate 360 Creaseless Primer. So that's where I'm at right now. For my foundation today, because you want a nice, flawless, you know, nice coverage foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me, and my color is 355. And to apply that, I'm going to be using 2 things. First, I'm going to be using this Coastal Scents dual fiber brush. So I have a little bit of the foundation on my hand. I'm going to wet my brush with some e.l.f. Mist and Set, and then stipple that onto the brush and stipple the product onto my face. With that brush, I then take my Beauty Blender sponge and I wet that with some Mist and Set as well. Pick up any remaining foundation on my hand, and then I'm just going to blend that So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Camouflage concealer palette. I'm going to be picking up this concealer right here. And then the brush I like to apply my concealer with is this. As you guys can see, it's so dirty. I use it all the time. It's a dual fiber brush from Coastal Scents as well. And yeah, so I usually just wet it and then pick it up and apply it underneath my eye. So then I take kind of what's left a little bit and I'll sprinkle it kind of throughout my face where I sort of have problems. And then I go right back in with my Beauty Blender and blend that. Okay, so off camera real fast, I just did my brows, went ahead and filled in my brows because there's nothing special to them. I just pretty much used this Wet n Wild Color Icon brow pencil in Mink Brown. It's 99 cents. And then I set it with some e.l.f. This is a brow eyelash duo, but with the brow part of that. And that's just pretty much all I use there. So I put a little bit of concealer underneath my brows, and with that same concealer, this is Revlon Beyond Natural Concealer and Highlighter. I'm going to put some concealer on my lids just to give me a clean, even, skin-toned canvas. So when I'm going to do neutral browns, so as I said before, you want matte, mostly matte colors, and you want skin tone colors. You don't want anything that's too shimmery or too colorful for a job interview. So when I'm doing that, I go to my 3 go-to palettes. This is the Naked palette. This is a Love and Beauty palette I got from Forever 21. And then this one is a NYX 5 shadow palette that, you know, I got. So this is a Sonia Kashuk nice fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go in with this color here for my lid color. Now, as you can see, it does have shimmer in it. However, I'm brown skin and it doesn't show up too shimmery on me. With that brown color, which is, I don't even know if it's necessarily shimmery. It's got a nice satin finish to it. And I'm going to pop that on my lid. And then I take a nice size fluffy crease brush. This one is a Studio Tools crease brush. Not too tapered. And then I am going to go in with Buck. Probably Buck from the Naked palette. A mixture of Buck and then this darker brown color here. So mixing those two. Now, as I was saying, feel free to add a little darkness into the crease if you want something that's a little too dark. You just don't want to go for anything too dramatic. I'm going to leave my lid as is. That is pretty much enough for me. You want minimal makeup. Now, I'm going to use this brown liner that I use on my brows to make my lashes stay. Or thicker, look thicker. Nothing special, just like that. Now, all I'm going to do is pop on some mascara. The mascara that I'm going to put on is the Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara. So we're just going to pop a little bit of that through the lashes. I'm not going to curl them. I'm not going to do anything too big. Usually, well, maybe I will put on a little something for you guys. But usually when I want like a flesh tone, or something that looks natural is what I mean by flesh tone, is I use this First Blush by Revlon. It's a cream. So a cream is of course going to come on really natural. Now you can use a stippling brush, you know, or whatever your favorite kind of brush is. I think I'm going to use this MAC 190 brush. So just picking that up and just sort of lightly. Definitely with a cream blush, want to blend your edges so that there is no definite line there, that it just looks natural, like you're naturally, you know, sort of blushing. Now for lips, you keep it pretty simple, nothing too fancy. You usually don't want any shimmer or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these fresh, or it's Fresh Sugar Kisses Lip Duo, and it's just a tinted moisturizer. Looks like that. But that is what I feel your face should look like for a, you know, professional, office, conservative, business type of interview. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have job interviews coming up, good luck. I hope everything works out for you. And no matter what the interview is, like even if it is for retail or even if it is for something that's sort of in the industrial field or mechanical field, this look will get you through any interview. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Until next time, stay beautiful. Peace, YouTube.